Well, I'm up to this. I'm going to show you. Remember the egg white and the paper? Listen. Now, this jar, I'm going to wash it up. When I make my jelly in the next day or two, I will put the jelly in here. I mean, this thing here is going to have to take a lot of soaking to get this paper off of here. And here's the one in my crock. Yeah. And it's sealed up good. When you mess, and now if it ever busts that paper like that, you cannot use it can with. It will not work. You have to be really careful. That's why a lot of people tie a rag around the top stuff. It sticks. I gotta get all this paper off because I'm not going to use this. I like to look at my stuff. But anyway, this one here, I will put jelly in this one. And they're pretty durable. But right now, if you look over here, I poured up some pineapple wine, and now I've got another clean jug, a distilled water jug. I'm gonna pour this up, put that over there, and what am I doing? One end of this pump thing goes down in my water, my jug that I'll set in the floor, and the other one I'm gonna pump this up. Get ready. I'm gonna hold this down between my feet. I'm making it pouring this, getting this wine up. Now here you gotta unloose the cork. I'm gonna set it down there. I'm going to put this all the way to the bottom. And then I'm going to get it pumping. And there she goes. Now I'm going to make this all pumped down. Now this one here, I'll have to let it about 2 weeks before I can start bottling in my bottles. These in my bottles. And there's a lot of uses for alcohol, like the vinegar. I can pickle my own eggs in my own vinegar. I can use vinegar for salads. I can cook with this wine like a stir fry. You see what I'm saying? There's no sense in spending money when you don't have to. But like I said, I'm going to try to get this paper off here. And now this was the, this here was the, cupcake wrapper. The coffee filters are regular paper. Parchment paper is a little tougher than these, these other eggshell wrappers, what do you want to call it? Cupcake wrapper. It's still hung pretty damn good. I'll soak that. But I'm like I said, I'll let that suck all the way down. I use gallon to gallon ratio. It's about there. And I always date my wine when I make it. I got a labeler. It's soaking. It's getting it down there anyway. Now, for another week or so, it'll still bubble over there. Got my bubbler on there. Now, some of it's stronger than others. I got a deal to measure the alcohol, but since I do 90% of the cooking with it, I really don't care about how strong the alcohol is. You can taste it and find out how strong the damn alcohol is. I'll wash all that up now. Well, I was poking the top, yes. There. Now I take this jug. Now it'll get almost clear, and now I'll put this bubbler back on it. Let that sit for a while, for about a week, 10 days, and then I'll bottle it, these bottlers. That'll be about, I don't know, gallon and a half, a little over a gallon and a half. And then, but what I really wanted to show you was these. Now, if you happen to punch a hole in it like that, it won't keep the seal. But if you just set it on the shelf, like I said, it'll last for years. As long as that paper don't double up your paper, because I'm going to tell you something. Sometimes it won't work as good if it's doubled as if you single it. It's got to be good how you store it. But you got to make sure that seal is right around this rim. And make sure that's sealed all the way around. That's why when I dip it and put the paper on it, I run my finger around the top to make sure that's good and sealed. And now that's got to be washed up. And I made 6 quarts of chicken stock last night. And I didn't want to can it till this morning, so it's sitting on the counter getting room temperature before I put it in the can. But like I said, learn to do a bunch of stuff. Vinegars, alcohols, different ways to can. Now these are only good for fruits and jellies that's got a high acid content. Do your research. Don't listen to me. There's other people out there, I'm sure. I mean, now I take these, and I really want to keep it for 10, 20 years. I'll dip it in wax about 5 times and build up a great big bill of wax around it. And I also do it with corks. Where's all the damn corks? I got boxes of corks around here some damn place. But like I said, I've got to get this up and out of my way before I start the next project. But that's quite a bit of pineapple wine. You know. So I'd say it's about a gallon and a half. And now you're supposed to use glass. I've got glass jugs stuck everywhere. But if I use the sealed water jugs, it's ready for, that's just about as good. And the other jug, this other one, was a vinegar. Any food product jug will work. You don't have to have, I mean, they used to ship, and they still do, move moonshine in milk jugs right now. You can buy empty milk jugs, and that's what they move it in. And store it in. But like I said, if I really want to store it long term, which I do, I put it in glass. With a good rubber seal, with a good rubber caulk. But like I said, try this one of them, try one of them egg wash papers. I got some vinegar here. I'm sitting, waiting for it to make. I don't know where you can see it. But it's cauliflower and broccoli vinegar. And it smells, boy. It smells strong. But if you buy some of these vinegars, like this little vinegar back here, I got this as a birthday present. That little bit of vinegar, like $45. Real good vinegar. But you can make the same thing for $5, $3. That's what I'm saying. But like I said, I've got a bunch of stuff orange in the fire, as they say. And, when I went to the thrift store today, they had a bunch of antique pint-sized jars for $1 a piece. I bought every one of them. And then I went and they didn't have much of the other one. But I bought all the jars. I went and stopped at Walmart and bought a couple of cases of Big Mouth quart jars because I'm doing a lot of canning. But like I said, if you run out of lids when it hits the fan, don't give up canning. These jars will last longer than you will. You know. And but like I said, labeling some of this stuff. And get you a pH tester. I won't go into that much today, but where is it? There it is. And you can tell how much your acid in your vinegar and everything else is. Will it keep or not? And you can, I think it's like 3% or 2%. But like I said, get ready for it, because it's a-coming. I mean, it's a-coming. I'll trade this alcohol if I have to for a lot of things. What trades the most is alcohol, all the deadly sins, I guess. Alcohol and cigarettes and that kind of crap. If you're going to trade outside, because they'll trade their own mother away for a pack of cigarettes instead of quitting smoking. But my vinegar looks good. I mean, it looks real good. And oh my God, you should smell it. Smell it. Oh, that smells like the best vinegar you ever smelled. And it ain't that imitation vinegar either, made out of pine crap. It's real vinegar. I mean, oh, here comes the dogs. Gotta go. They tore up the house getting to me. I'll be all three of them. I'm sorry. I left you in there. Now I gotta go. Talk to you guys later.